All right, I'm going to have you blow into this breathalyzer. Blow really hard. Give it all you got. Oh my God.
What did I pass?
You shouldn't even be alive. You blew a 666.
Wow, is that a pass? Did I win?
Mother, man.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to Murder, Metal, Mayhem. Getting ready to do another one for you. Got another episode of 666 Seconds of Murder. That means this video will be less than 666 seconds or 11 minutes and 6 seconds, or it's free. So hang on for a true white knuckle trip with me today. I'm wearing a band shirt as always. Very few times you catch me without one. This time it's Benediction, old school death metal from the UK. One of my favorite shirts. Check out the cool blue color with the red. I dig it. But that's a killer band. Killer. Now do me a favor and like this video real quick. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing that before you go. Getting close to 14,000 subs, so we can keep on pushing. Appreciate the help. And it's a free way to help the channel out. Now, since I've been following the Idaho 4 case, I don't recall anyone talking about the fact that the clocks were moved back an hour the Sunday before on 11/6/2022. 1 week exactly before the crimes at 1122 King Road went down. Now, on its own, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, most of us use cell phones, right? So you can keep track of time. They do that themselves. They update themselves. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to adjust it like we used to back in the day. But we still get some of it, I'm sure, with cars and microwaves and ovens and those wall clocks and more. It's just not a fun thing to do. Now, well, what about the home security systems? We know that the prosecution is going to rely heavily on the various glimpses they have of a white sedan speeding by a sea of doorbell cameras, and they're going to try to stitch it together using small business security systems and home systems and all of that. It's going to be a big part of it. Now, I wondered how many of these systems update themselves, just like a cell phone would. And I was shocked to find that it's about 50%. The remaining half of consumers have to manually update the time, just like you do with the microwave and your wall clock. Same thing. So then I started to wonder how many of these people with home security systems that are on top of it, I mean, how many people are that on top of it to change it the next morning, with a cup of coffee and just casually change it? Probably quite a few will be like that. Now, how many others are going to procrastinate or completely forget they didn't even change it? Maybe when they're trying to catch some neighborhood porch pirate and then they realize the timestamp is off. So how does this cloud the video that they're going to use at the trial? Well, I would question the accuracy of the times. I mean, was there an effort made to check the systems to be sure that that was done? I mean, I don't own a system like that, so I'm not sure if that technology exists with timestamps or not. I have heard that they can be altered, like we know, what happened in the Dr. Moore case in Bonners Ferry, Idaho. I mean, they tried to prove he was at the scene of a homicide in his truck with a fictitious timestamp. Thankfully, the case was thrown out of court for that and other stupid nonsense that law enforcement tried involving witnesses and more. So it happens. And it happened in Idaho, just a few hours drive from Moscow. So not far away. Now, law enforcement has been stitching together clips from various cameras in this case, and if there are doubts in the accuracy of the timestamps, then it's going to be a huge issue. I mean, seconds matter when you're looking at stuff like that. Now, they've already played games with the video stuff. The still shot from the mobile gas station camera that showed a white sedan that was believed to be a Hyundai Elantra. We don't hear about that anymore. And the problem with it was that the timestamp. It was about 3:45 a.m. and leaving Moscow and heading west to Pullman, Washington. And I think that's the car that ends up in in Eugene, Oregon on the side of the road. I truly do think that's the car. I think they were using it to distract and throw off investigators with the cameras, just like they did, and then left town and ditched it. Now, if you believe, like I do, that the crimes went down earlier, then that car is very relevant. It's got a sunroof, and Brian Kohberger's car does not have one. So that's a problem for them, and that's why we don't hear about it anymore. But there were other Elantras driving around that night and early morning. The private driver, Eric Gower, allegedly had a white Elantra with a sunroof at the time. Rumors are that he sold it soon after the crimes. Now, that's not suspicious. I mean, nothing to see here. Jack DeCour had one in his father's name, and it said that Demetrius had a brother that drove one and was in town that night. Not to mention the other thousands of white Elantras that were registered on the campus. On top of that, it was Parents' Weekend in Pullman, a home football game in Moscow, this big axe throwing contest, and all sorts of other things going on. It was a busy weekend. There was a whole bunch of Elantras in town that night. Without definitive proof that that video stuff was done correctly, it's bogus evidence to me. Now, speaking of the video, I saw a good one from Chaos Sector about the street video cameras. I like their stuff. I strongly suggest if you've never seen one of their videos, go check it out. They're very well done. Why is it that they don't have any video of Brian Kohberger coming into Moscow or leaving Moscow? They don't at all. How is he stupid enough to show up on all those doorbell cameras, but not the ones on the street? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Not from a PhD student in cloud-based forensics. I'm just not buying it. Now, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, as always. So drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought. It helps the channel grow. Doesn't cost anything. If you like reading dark and creepy stuff, check out my website, PeteAltieri.com. I've got writing samples on there, a bookstore, all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to be doing a live on Thursday, this Thursday, that's June 12th at 7 p.m. Central. And I'm going to be joined by a fellow true crime creator. He's new to the game, so I'm trying to help him get his numbers up. I like what he's done, and he's doing good things over there. Lee from Devil's Advocates. If you've never seen any of their videos, go check them out. I think you'll like him, and I think a combination of our personalities should be pretty good. We'll be talking about mental health in crimes like the Idaho 4 and the Travis Decker case in Washington and others. Big thanks to all the members in the Horns High Club for your support. I appreciate all of you who follow the channel. Without you, this would not be possible. And you can become a member of the Horns High Club if you like for only $1.99 a month. And coming soon, the Mayhem Squad, a new tier to the membership, and I'm hoping to roll it out this week. Please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, comment, and we'll see you next time.